you calling baby, baby? Great experience.
What's up, Kabars Kabaro? How do you like President Duterte? It's a good question. Duterte administration, Kabars Kabaro, is one of the best president that I've known since I was born. He's done a lot of projects at this moment, and some of the projects still ongoing. And one of the projects that I really love it as a seafarers and OFW is he's done a lot of infrastructures, new buildings, ways to avoid this traffic all over in the Philippines. And one of the he done is I like so much is he get a lot of nice and easiest way, convenient for everybody from north to south. I remember 6 years ago when I'm going to north to south, it takes like at least 10 hours, 2 hours preparation for you to get out of your way from where you live, especially if you're from Manila. But this is a great idea for our government to have to avoid all of this traffic, especially in Metro Manila. And of course, with the help of the private company, the Duterte administration will become more successful. For me as a seafarers, I can really feel what's the big improvement of it, especially like if you're going to north to south. And there's so many route of way that you can you can do, but of course some of them you need to pay for this toll pay. But it was okay because it is a very convenient for me. And of course you can save fuel and gasoline instead of you having a traffic for 2 to 3 hours. And nowadays, Kabars Kabaro, is a lot of also investors in our country, which is one good sign that all of these investors are trying to move and invest in our country because of the great place to stay, good people, and of course good administration. And I wish that all of this will be continue even if it is not running for president for the next year. Kabars Kabaro, like for example, I'm going ahead now from my place which is Paranaque near the airport. Before they have a skyway at this moment, so connecting this from north to south, which is before 6 years ago. If there's no skyway, it takes like at least 10 hours actually when I'm going to ahead to north. And now you can see at this moment there's a lot of route that you can choose. Of course you have to pay a little bit extra, but not much. Of course you are not wasting your time for traffic. And this one from where it came from, it takes only 20, at least 30 minutes and you already there. So this is one of the sponsor of Senegal Corporation, I think so, and some private companies that really help for the improvement of our country, Philippines. This is a very good sign that our country is getting more come back again for the good, one of the tiger in Asia before, way back 1970s. And I hope that it will be good and continue, and for the next administration whoever like to handle the Philippines. And at this moment, Kabars Kabaro also it has a lot of new hotels, buildings, malls that they built because of, as I told you a while ago, there's a lot of investors that they want to invest in the Philippines. And of course, if you're a foreigners in our country, you will be happy because of course the first thing is you have to get first impression. It will last that Everything was really excellent, and the malls are near to you. It's very accessible. There's a lot of high-rise buildings now that same as different countries, and some of the projects at this moment are still ongoing. And there's also lots of route that gonna be easy for you if you are in the east side and west side of your country, of our country, Philippines. And as you can see, Cabarro, this is all very accessible way for you to go from north to south. And I love it so much because it's a very convenient for me. Even you pay for a toll pay, it was okay, because of course you're going to compare for how much traffic you stay there, and of course you're gonna be waste more a lot of fuel and gasoline instead you pay for this toll. And it was excellent, and of course you're gonna be enjoyed for all the views from upstairs. Of course, you know, you can see all these high-rise buildings, and of course the most important thing is to avoid traffic. Administration of Duterte is one of the great president for me, because as OFW, as seafarers, you know, from all of these new advanced and excellent infrastructure that convenient for us, and it was really great experience that you're not gonna be hassle for you to wait too long. And of course Duterte administration, he tried to do everything accessible and for happy for everybody, for all the businessmen, especially for all Filipinos here in the Philippines. Okay, we want to show to you how beautiful the Philippines. Of course, Philippines is, we have a lots of islands, more than 7,000, and these all islands, they have a great its own beauty, and we have a great islands also for all the foreigners that you want to visit with us. We have a great islands and hotels, resorts that you can staycation. You can also get a good business here, or just for vacation for sometimes. But for me, before, when I got 6 years ago, I don't want to go out because of so traffic. But now, when I get all of this after the pandemic, I saw all these beautiful places that I've never seen for my entire life when I stay in Philippines. Now anything you want, wherever you want, is very accessible, and I think this is one of the great improvement. This is not only happen in Manila, and there's a lot of projects that's still ongoing on. Then there's one also subway they're going to make now, connecting to Makati, I think, to Quezon City, and there's a lot of trains, railways that they're going to move so that it can be accessible for whoever like work from north to south. And aside from that, Cabarro is it's all about like how do you like President Duterte. Of course, you cannot please everybody, wherever like your president in your country. Also, even if you're going to compare all this in the bars also, like you cannot please everybody. But for me, this is only from my own side, that this is what I comment from my side to about the Duterte administration. And of course, there's some few things that for me that I don't like also. Like as you can see, this is all the projects that is still ongoing now. This is in the northwest. I think this is a subway, and it was really great, and I hope it's gonna be finished soon. And as you can see, Cabarro, especially all Filipino workers around the world, we have a great country, and this administration is trying to improve everything. This one is already finished, which is disconnecting from north to south. So this is already the south. So whoever like you want to go to the north, it's very easy at this moment. So look at this, there's no traffic, so they try to elevate all of this one, and they have a good way and infrastructures, but all of this one. So about this one from the south, again connecting to Batangas, Cavite, you know, all of these are it's so great. You know, you don't have to go like one way now. So you have always the alternative route for you to go and to pass. So it's up to you which one you're going to go the long road trip, or it's just like when you're having a road trip for this one, because you're gonna enjoy also the scenery and the location of each of every ways that they're going to make at this moment. And there's also, of course, if you got like this, there's also in good investors as well, because there's a lot of new what they call this, the new housing loans like that, and they build a lots of hotels too for our foreigners that we want to visit our country. Look at this one, there's a new buildings also, this one, and I think this is part of Cebu and connecting to another island to have a great and easy access for you to come in the main city, Cebu City. Look at this one, Kabars Kabaro. It's great projects of Duterte administration also. He's not only focusing in Manila, he's focusing also for the whole country, Philippines. And of course, you know, if you're from Manila and if you're from the south also, you're not gonna be hesitate to come and visit in Manila, and will be using your own car, you know, just like in somewhere else in other country around the world also. They have this we call Roro, or you're going to go by the land trip. And I think this is a great projects of our Duterte administration. Thank you, President Duterte. And of course, for me, I cannot you cannot please everybody, but this is only for me, and you are one of the best president that we had. So I hope you continue your great service, and for the next Duterte administration. See this one, all this high-rise building now is going on, new condos, new malls. So he tried to make our country to become one of the best country in Asia, and God bless all.
Kabars, Kabaros! Don't forget to like, share,
Comment!
subscribe, SUPERBONGTV!
Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video while you're passed out on a boat.